Hello everybody, my name is PJ Denard and welcome to part 1 of a beginner's FPV story, a video series about building and testing my first custom quadcopter. For those unfamiliar with FPV quads, they are quite different than the better known camera drones. These high performance aircraft are capable of incredible stunts and offer an immersive flight experience. They are revolutionary, expressive tools that empower pilots to soar through and present their surroundings in a dynamic, creative, and exciting way. Now, you might be asking, why build an FPV drone? Can't you just buy one from a hobby store and get the same experience? Well, yes, I could, but I have a story that explains why I decided to build my own. This past summer, I got to work with a local roofing company and they asked if I was interested in taking photos of job sites with GPS drones. I had never flown one before, but I accepted for the professional experience and the chance to learn about these aircraft. Over the next few months, I studied their capabilities and restrictions, became a licensed pilot, and had a blast growing my photography and videography skills with a new tool. As I learned more about drones, I discovered and quickly became interested in first-person view quadcopters. The flight lines and unbelievable tricks fascinated me, so I got a 75mm Tiny Whoop to start learning FPV. Inevitably, the first few batteries were filled with crashes. And since those hard hits lead to damage, it wasn't long before I was working on the quad. Now, after hours of research and instructional videos, struggling to match parts and specs, as well as getting help from many great people on Discord, I made my own 3-inch freestyle drone. My summer job with drones evolved into an adventure with and love for these unique devices and their creative capabilities, and I built my own to gain more knowledge on and experience with FPV quadcopters. And of course, I just wanted another. So, since you know why I made a custom quad, let's check out the parts I used. The frame is the Airblade Intrepid Mini. Tucked away in there is the Hack RC F722 40-amp all-in-one flight controller. Also hidden in the frame is the CADX Whoop board and the Flywoo HM850 VTX. This is the CADX Baby Turtle camera. The motors are the Emax Eco Series 1404 3700 kV, and they're using Gemfan 3028 Wind Dancer propellers. On the back, I have a Flywoo EL24P 2.4 GHz Express Long Range Systems receiver and a Foxeer Micro Lollipop 5.8 GHz video antenna. And the receiver uses a 2.4 GHz T antenna. On top is the battery lead, a 35-volt 270 microfarad capacitor, a couple strips of the Umagod Lite battery grip pad, and a WeBleed FPV micro battery strap. And the quad will be powered by Apex 4S 450 mAh lithium high voltage batteries. If you are interested in seeing how this quad was built and configured, be sure to check out part 2 to watch the assembly, initial testing, and problems I ran into when making my custom drone. I haven't taken it out to be tested yet, and I'm very excited to see how it flies. So I'm going on a special trip to Coopers Rock, West Virginia to assess the performance of my custom quad. Let's head to the field and get this drone ready to hit the skies. So we made it to the park and we're currently trying to find somewhere to fly. A lot of other people had the same idea as us to come out here today since it's so nice. But hopefully we'll find somewhere that I can get the quad out.
right, everyone, we found a spot that has some really interesting rock formations, and it's a little bit more clear than the rest of the forest is. It's pretty dense in here. We are going to get the DVR recording. Let's just go for a nice little cruise the first time and see how it works out. A lot of scraggle down here. That was a scraggle. I picked up a leaf. Can't see at all. Wow, this is going great, guys.
I come back closer, you will.
I'm trying to. The forest might not have been the best place to take this for the first time flying, friends.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
Oh.
What happened? We haven't even been able to do one trick because I've been worried about wrecking. Hey, we did a roll. Ooh, that's a lot of scraggle.
You are stuck in a tree.
Well, that first battery didn't go too hot, that's for sure. Especially in the forest. So we got some gummed up props. I need to unplug this. Whoopsie. They're a little banged up. Probably happened on one of the many things I just hit. And a scraggle-filled forest may not have been the greatest call for the first time flying this. Doesn't look like we broke anything, so might as well give it a try at least one more time.
Yeah, that second battery didn't go so well either. And then I lost a motor wire. Thankfully, I was able to solder it back on. And then find somewhere much better.
All right, the sun's going down, so I'll have to be quick. The power line is nice and wide open, so we'll be able to fly up and down it as well as along the tree lines and up over it. Thank you all so much for watching part 1 of a beginner's FPV story. And if you're interested in seeing how that drone was built, make sure you tune into part 2. So DVR is rolling and we're gonna take off here and see how this goes.